Friends, enemies, and those who remain undecided, welcome back. This is Jack. My microphone's a little further away than it needs to be. Grab my controller. Um, oh, suddenly my brain's like, you're tired. Like, no, I'm not. I haven't drank enough coffee yet, because coffee is love. Coffee is life. Um, in all seriousness, though, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm just getting the game started. I already have a save going, by the way. Like, I'm already in like I'm gonna call it Act Two. I think it is. It's still before the Hulao Gate, which is like a major plot point in Romance of the Three Kingdoms. So I'm not too far into the game, but I'm not at the beginning either. Yeah, but as I said before, here is Dynasty. I went ahead and picked it up. So far, I've had a lot of fun, and what sold me on it is you do get a punching weapon. You do get the ability to punch people. It's actually a very complicated weapon for no fucking reason. So your character is like amnesic, but he's a part of like some tribe of people or clan of people, whatever word you want to use, who like are protectors of peace or guardians of peace or something like that. And at some point it's said that you have the blood of the god of war or something along those lines. Okay, these people are on my side. Come on, open the gate. I gotta get to the other side to save those people.
Let's go. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
If I'm lucky, I can just open this without them stopping. Yep.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
Use the wrong ability. I meant to press square.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Wasn't a difficult fight. This is just like one of the random skirmishes you can drop into. And it's how you level. And it's basically just like mindless farming. It's nice. I don't know how to do battle chains. Go ahead and advance the plot.
It's nothing but
We're just after the Yellow Turban Rebellion, but just before the Hulao Gate stuff. Are you about to give me something? Oh, I'm pretty sure this is who I trade the old coins with, finally. I've been collecting these fuckers. Cool, I have like 30 some odd. So... Cool. Almost at that one. Out of War Sash. I wonder what that one's good for. Bongs. Ah, okay. Alright, cool.
Don't be a stranger.
The guy recently just stopped me and started talking to me, so like I really didn't know what the fuck was going on with that.
Who will be the next to cause such death and destruction?
I did just get a new item though, so let's see what it is. I have the Ravenous Spirit. After an officer is defeated, and you know what's good.
Oh, Ziluan.
You've been rushing about from place to place by the looks of it. Rebellions. It's times like these that we need the Emperor. Well, if you need anything, as usual, capital affairs being... The consort clan is, to put it simply, the well, I say family, but...
By the way, did you know that the current Empress was born to commoners? And her... It really makes you wonder, where...
They are eunuchs who serve the people in the highest echelons of society.
Once you become a eunuch, you can't really...
Ah, rest?
Yeah, it's not like being eunuch. No, I'm not gonna finish that joke. Please take care of the doctor. Grincio is under the care of cool. Recently, remnants of the Yellow Turbans calling themselves the White Wave Bandits have been using their vast numbers to break havoc through the land. All who should fight those. Okay. These are like these weird little gems I can use to power up. We're about to go to a large scale fight, so this is where it gets fun. Oh, although one should have some new attacks here I can do. That hurricane kicks them. I like that one. Hurricane kick. I don't need to be doing these little skirmishes, but I am.
Officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Hey. I currently only have 4 weapons unlocked. Sword, spear, gauntlets, and wheel. Wheel was the one I just unlocked. I haven't digged around with it too much. Oh, I need to set a button. I just realized I don't have a on break button.
Let's begin. Onward to battle.
Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
All troops, advance!
He's the one that's in the most trouble, but I'm not going to be able to get to him reasonably. Might be able to go help B. Urs.
No. We won't survive without someone.
I'm going to help C and then go up to B, A.
We lack the strength to protect the village.
The enemy may be numerous. They are disorganized. I face them head on and break their formation apart.
That's one.
The enemy officer
officer has been
Thanks to
defeated.
your aid, the villagers can return to their peaceful lives.
Having a battle like Grand General doesn't mean he can stop us. I'll give him a thrashing. Take this. Start the advance.
This was supposed to be a quick raid. No one told me we were fighting the government.
Take that.
It seems Yuanshu's reinforcements are late. Perhaps they have encountered resistance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power.
Harsh as things may
That's
seem,
not what I meant to do, but it
I
worked.
will not accept defeat.
Alright, who's in trouble right now?
It is high time
Alpha.
someone of rank.
Who's Alpha? Where's Alpha? No, I'm at Alpha.
An even match. You must push harder.
Power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
I can wait till play is saved.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
I'll prepare for what comes next.
Yanshuao lost.
The enemy officer has been
Now I gotta see if I can get to D.
This area should be secure now. She'll advance as well. Let's march!
D's about to fall. Lost D.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not getting past us that easily.
What you say, but here I am just going right past you. And we lost the battle at D. He's nuts! F is about to go down almost immediately, but that's whatever. Nothing I can do about that.
These blasted bandits think they can overwhelm us with mere numbers. All my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gotta get the G.
Ah, so you've come to my aid. Excellent to my power. Take it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
New weapon type. Oh, Pydo. I bet you can actually. Hey, Trickster. You can't change in the middle of. Oh, giant fuck off sword. I might actually use this one too. Not in this fight.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this. Words cannot describe.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Where's Mine's all the way up there. Oh, I gotta take care of this guy.
Take this.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Take this.
What? Are you
enemy
telling
officer
me there's nothing
has been
worth
defeated.
grabbing? Well, I'm not risking my life for nothing.
Has I been defeated? Me and Jay are in trouble.
Splendid work.
See if I can get to
shall not
I.
forget.
I's the one that. Or no, Jay's the one that's in the bigger trouble. A that's closer. Jin has been
I
saved.
see the
My
enemy
fault.
has been wiped out. Then I will send my army forward.
Would it be a Souls-like game if it didn't have a Blight Town of some form?
All my might. Amazing. You are swift and
The
deadly
enemy
warrior.
officer has been defeated.
Get up there to I, see if we can protect them.
We could use some assistance to turn back the enemy.
The momentum is on our side.
The enemy officer
Excellent
has been
opportunity.
defeated. Let's go. Let's get serious. Take that. Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
Looking rough.
Bear witness to my power.
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
Situation. There's no use fighting here. Fall back. All my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Concentrate.
All my might. Now our only
The enemy
concern is
officer
their main
has
force.
been defeated.
All troops, attack!
Let's go.
Gow Gow. Trying to get himself killed. Got that little health left and he's charging on the front line.
We must assess the situation. Now is the time. Go! Attack! Stand your ground. Reinforcements will be here soon.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power.
Looks like we made it. Don't tell me you were thinking of giving up.
I need to go do that.
Must stop them from bolstering their numbers. Take out their stronghold.
I've proved I'm a true warrior. You can
We're supposed to survive now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can't defend this place any longer.
Let's go.
The enemy's stronghold has been taken. Good work. That should cut them off from their reinforcements.
What do you mean there's no more reinforcements? How are we supposed to win?
Did you run out looking for fame? How thoughtless! Our spirit has reached its zenith. None can stand up to us. A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of battle. Guess you want to die. Come at me. Take this. Take this. There we go. That's true. Take that.
Officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my I see. Time to act. All my might. Officer has been defeated. Whoa. Looking rough. Whoa. Bear witness to my power.
There's no point in risking our lives here. Now, all my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Failure.
Now, the enemy officer has been defeated.
I think there was supposed to be an army backing me up at some point.
Too complacent.
I was just sitting in the middle of their army the whole time. Oh, they're starting to surround me? Jump, 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 jump. Start attacking them again. Jump, jump, jump.
Bandits never had a chance.
Looking rough.
I'm probably going to dig around with the Pydo a bit, because I imagine it's a lot simpler to use than the fucking punchers. Because if you hadn't noticed, like, the punchers have, like, several stances you jump between to use them. And that poses so many issues. Alright, can I just jump? Okay, I need 100 for that one. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait. I just need 3. But, like, even Lords of the Fallen has a Blight Town-ish. That Blight Town is literally a swamp.
Hey,
It's like one of the first
I
places
know we
you
had
go
orders
to.
from Lord Hejin, but do you really think letting them go is the right choice?
Probably talking about my
How
character.
do we know if roughing them up was enough to put them in their place? Next time, they might attack innocent travelers.
No, they're not talking about me.
That might be true, but we can't just go against the Grand General's orders, can we?
Yeah, I know that, but still. Suli is right on the Emperor's doorstep, and yet the whole place has gone to hell.
Oh, look at the kitty cat. Where's my kitty cat?
Father.
You gave it your all, but you couldn't run forever.
Anything valuable you have, we'll be taking.
Oh, hey, you! So beautiful. Hey, over here.
Cut that out. Focus on the job at hand. First, the old man.
Take this!
Wait! Yes, that's it. Damn it. Don't make this any harder.
Plot-wise, my character is always using a sword, apparently.
You bastard!
Yeah, I love it. All these noble women who like can do amazing like sword stuff for no reason.
We haven't introduced ourselves, have we? I am Wang Yun. This is my daughter, Diao.
Daedules. God damn it. I know who she is.
You have my thanks, Zluan. You don't need to be so much. I've heard that you hardly took any credit for assisting countless...
So you were the one that turned the tide during the rebellion. That explains your impressive skills on the battlefield. I still have much to learn.
I may not look it, but I served as the governor of Yi province during the Yellow... But amidst the chaos, the attendants with connections to the Yellow Turbans, the attendants are mere servants, yet their influence was enough to rob me of my position in such a humiliating... I've been traveling the land ever since, searching for a way to put a stop to the attendants' corruption.
My father has lost his position as governor. Together we are... That's why we need someone...
At this very moment, the attendants are scheming to bring even the Imperial Sea. If nothing is done to stop them, Zluan, if you have not yet chosen a lord to serve, could you travel with me as my guest for a time? The attackers from before aren't the only ones after our... I don't believe that they can defeat Diao-chan, but the burden is too much for her to bear alone. You will. Once again, we are... Very well...
I don't know if there's actually a plot reason, like, because, like, each of the major factions, like, individually roughly invite you to join them to some degree. I don't know if I just accidentally joined, Deng Zhuo's forces.
Oh, good. I just took a message for you from someone who... They said Wang Yun is waiting to receive word from a collaborator. Also, he has some business to it. I'm not... I can't keep...
The reason why I'm saying this, Diao-chan,
They say the Emperor's important.
he's Lu Bu's lover. If I remember correctly.
I am so grateful that you have our fates. If you have any worries or misgivings about what lies ahead, let's talk them over now. My father is trying to root out the corruption. I am merely the sword that clears the path to
Hey,
his
Gothic.
goal. He took me. If you wish, I was born, but one day I had the way you walk. He saw it in me too. Is that so? Then I will not inquire further.
Did you
I
hear?
met Dio-chan.
Word is that the Emperor has... Is it really?
His Majesty, we should go to my father.
It's not like Dio-chan has like any special story significance.
I see. I've just received word from Lord He Jin in the capital. It seems
The world is still in disarray. The death of the Emperor will...
Lord
Yeah.
He Jin's letter also.
Well, she's a
included
character
an
who, like, in
invitation for me to join
historical
them in the
documents is not
capital.
well precedented, but she shows up in the Romance of the
I
Three Kingdoms, which is
suspect that he
by
may take
definition
this
a romance.
opportunity
It's
to eliminate
embellished.
all of the attendants in the capital. Yes, it is none other than Lord He Jin, Grand General and
He wants to rid the world of the attendants as much as we do.
But if the Grand General has already taken in any case, Diao-chan,
Yes, Father.
Do I need to jump into VC so you can fangirl over all over Dynasty Warriors lore? Alright, I'll jump into the streaming chat just so you can fangirl. Alright, I just got the new weapon. Oh wait, hang on. It's apparently...
Yeah, well.
It's a Gothic. I figured you'd want to
Yep.
fangirl every time like lore came up because you have had this game longer than me, so you in theory should be further than me. In theory.
No, I'm not over the Neo. I just got past the Yellow Turban Rebellion, and after that I have not played since.
That's why I said in theory. Because there's like a lot of plot that happens between Yellow Turban Rebellion and the Battle of Hulao Gate. Like a lot of the other games are like, no, Yellow Turban Rebellion's over, Hulao Gate. No, there's some time between the two.
Yep, it is 189 to 191, I think.
See what I said about
What?
her being able to fangirl over this?
A lot happens in those yells. A lot.
Wait, are you telling me, Gothic, that you are a fan of the Period of the Three Kingdoms lore?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm now using the Falchion, aka the
One
giant
second.
fuck-off swords.
1 second.
Let's go.
Of course. I wonder if we ever get to use red hair. Because, like, technically, Lu Bu has it first. Then when he dies, it goes to Guan Yu. And Guan Yu eventually does die as well.
Turn the tables. Take this. I see it. How could I? The enemy officer has been.
So I'm wondering if, like, after, like, he dies, or if there's just, like, a way to unlock it in the story that we get it. And for those who don't know, red hair is supposed to be, like, the greatest horse in all of the kingdoms. Literally just set the ground on fire. It's like, no, not a blast of energy, just literally the ground's on fire.
I can't. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'll probably go back to using punchers after this. Actually, I could probably switch mid this, but I don't want to. If I've already started, I might as well keep going so I can get the XP for it.
I see it.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got me something. Bladed hoops. Yeah, that's where the bandit chief is. But that's not where I'm going. There's another force over here I want to go take out. Not what I meant to
been
do.
defeated. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
You know what? I have a second charge just because I was trying to save up for God of War mode, but I used it too soon.
Time to attack.
Hi, it's back.
Time to act.
So, what else more do I have to tell you about?
Nothing specific. I'm just beating the shit out of somebody with the giant falchion.
Nah.
The fact that they let us use punchers makes me happy.
Yeah, those been punchers in Dynasty. Always have been.
Well, there was always the possibility they'd go, no, that's an NPC-only weapon.
Mm-mm.
Using what they're calling the Daedules, or just a giant fuck-off falchion.
Let's get serious. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
They were stuck in the animation of, I'm charging you! And then the battle ends, and they're like, never mind!
Yeah, no. Dynasty... I want to say Dynasty 4 is when they started becoming a thing.
Oh, damn.
I could be wrong, though.
I might dick around with the falchion more than I thought. Actually, I'll probably switch around a lot more than I'm pretending I will. Because we all know that I will use the punchers almost constantly. The only reason I'm not going to stick to using the Daedules right now is because I don't have the upgraded version. So, I'll show you what I mean. I have the General Sword, which you can only buy. It doesn't drop right now, I can only buy it. I have the Dragon Spear, which only buy, not drop. I have the Battle Gauntlets. I have the Crimson Orchids, but I do not have whatever the fuck it's going to be for the giant fuck-off sword. That's the explanation.
Remnants of the yellow turbans could be hiding out.
They just inherently have more damage. Now, I should probably dick around with the blade, the hoops a lot more. Which, by the way, Gothic, I think you'd probably love using the hoops. In a way, they just feel like your type of weapon.
Let's go.
Nah, not really.
Well, you can't unlock them right away anyway. You get them like almost at the end of the Yellow Turban Rebellion. The first weapon you get after the spears is the punchers, and then you get the blades.
I probably most likely, I'll most likely stick to Spiels. Mainly that's what that's my jam. Is Spiels.
Spears or whatever the fuck Guan Yu uses, because those are two separate weapons.
That's a blade. Well, serpent blade, but it's whatever. Marvel Rebels came out with an update today.
Yep. Guess who came out?
Oh, did Blade finally come out?
Yeah. Surprised you didn't play stream them today.
The idea today actually was just stream Phasmo. But since I had to dash early, I couldn't.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I didn't have to dash today, but I needed to.
You had to get that cardio in.
Yep.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
So, the spear is is the best when it comes to fuck the enemy in this specific direction. Like wherever you're pointing that spear, people are getting hit. That is what the spear is good for. What makes the rings even scarier is it does less damage in the direction you're throwing it, but it has a wider radius to it. It's everybody around you's constantly getting hit. So you're much better at going, I'm clearing out the battlefield right now. So I would when you get them unlocked, I'd give them a try. You will not like the punchers. I will tell you that right now. They are a complicated weapon. But they're extremely versatile. So why don't you tell me about Gan Ning?
Gan Ning. Guy served, I think, Liu Biao? If I'm right about that.
He's introduced as a mercenary, works for the Sun clan usually, and I remember him usually having tonfas in the games.
Well, you said Gan Ning. You mentioned Gan Ning. He worked for Liu Biao, but then he worked for Sun Quan later on. And then he basically formed a love/hate relationship with Ling Tong. And he ended up getting killed in the Battle of Yi Ling. Because of course he did.
I'm still of the opinion that the Sun family would have would have succeeded in the war if it wasn't for the Sun family was so fucking cursed.
Got a question for you.
What's that?
Is Sun Tse a descent of Sun Tzu, yes or no?
He claims to be. I don't know whether or not he actually is.
He is.
Okay.
The Sun family tree is, Oh, fuck, hang on. That's not what I wanted! It said, and I fucking quote, not joking, sun values. I'm like, who the fuck? I ain't asking about that.
That's actually a valid question to have right about now with the way the temperature is right now, and the way you're turning into a goo at home.
Actually, it's actually pretty nice out here, actually, but
well, it's supposed to be really bad this weekend.
Oh, it's for the inner state for the inner valley.
Yeah, I've got my AC unit going, so I'm fine. When are you moving out here?
In 2 years, or a year, actually, probably.
Year and some change.
Fuck you. Anyway.
But no, that was that wasn't me fucking around. That was the middle ground of what you said.
Oh, well, about a year. I can't, I'm I don't know, if you come out to actually meet my mother in October, maybe. Anyway.
I fully intend
Sun
to. It's all come down to if Murphy's not a bitch.
Because Murphy's law.
Anyway, continue.
Sun Zhang is the starting of the family, apparently. Because you got Sun Jian, Sun Quang, and Sun Jing, excuse me. Because holy fuck, Sun Jian had a lot of kids.
Well, you gotta remember, having multiple wives and, just having a fuck ton of kids was common back then.
Because you had Sun Lang, Sun Se, Sun Quan, Sun Yin, and Sun Quang. Because, family. Needed to fuck a lot.
Well, no, it's just because, life expectancy, with the Sun family especially being a great example of, alright, we have this powerful heir who will lead us to, and he just got a random arrow to the cheek and died.
Alright, his son takes over.
The second oldest takes, and he's already dead. What the hell happened? I wasn't even looking away at that time.
But apparently Sensei also had kids also, apparently. I did not know this. He has Sun Xiao and Sun Feng, who I've never fucking heard of. Till now.
Oh, on a completely off-topic thing real fast, it just occurred to me. You know the character for your fanfic I have for Demon Slayer? You can technically make your character in this. There's some special abilities you get where you get to shoot an arrow, 2 different ones I've gotten so far. And your character's weapon, your actual weapon, is effectively the blades. or the rings.
Yep.
I just thought I'd mention that because I thought it was entertaining.
I mean, my character probably has a fuck off bow because.
Well,
of course she does.
Well, then what your character's seen with the majority of the time is using the giant fuck off bow, because one, it creates the illusion that you have no way of actually killing any of the demons, when in reality your character's like, that's what I've got this for, and it's actually it's a glaive that you open up. It's like the giant shuriken that what's his face uses.
Mm-hmm.
You do have the gnashing fang. All right, now I can actually use that weapon. Cool. No, let me check to see if they had any other weapons. I need to...
By the way, I think Guan Yu's weapons are polearm.
It is a polearm, but it's got a specific type of name. It's technically like the spear is also considered a polearm, but there are different types of polearms. I think his is like by Western standards would be called a halberd, but that's not right.
There's something in the air.
I feel like Guan Yu does have a halberd. Actually, let's be real. Anyway.
I got a new horse.
Sun Quan only had one child, which was Sun Lu.
You only had one kid.
That's funny, because there's a bunch of other Sun people I'm just about to name.
Hey, why do the 10 attendants have so...
Because, you know, those Sun Ding, Sun He, Sun Bao, Sun Fen, Sun Shu, and Sun Lang.
I don't remember Cao Cao having like any like... He has his cousins, Zaihu Yun and Zaihu Dun. They stand out, but for the most part, his family doesn't like have like the way the Suns are talked about.
Well, the Sun family is fucking so many fucking people. They fucking excuse me. A lot of people they fucking ran through because god damn.
Well, also because if I'm not mistaken, like as much as he is a villain. Oh shit! Did I not equip? And use Nash. If I'm not mistaken,
okay.
Like, something that made Cao Cao stand out was something that's actually very similar to him in Oda Nobunaga. Is that they didn't care that much about who the fuck you were for the most part. They only cared what you were capable of. So they didn't like it's not that Cao Cao didn't respect honor and stuff like that, like Oda Nobunaga was famous for. But if you were like, hey, you were the master of like horsemanship and stuff like that, he didn't care you didn't come from a noble family or with the status of your family. He's like, I wanted you.
Yep. Because Tao Meng was first, Tao Tang, and then Tao Tao was the Veil. He had kids. You know, Tao Pi, Tao Zhang, Tao Ji, and Tao Shu. You know, they had family.
Well, it's not like they all did, but it's not like it's just like hell, like even Liu Bei, like you don't hear about like his like extended family being like these legendary people or anything like that. You just hear about Liu Bei and what he fucking did. You hear about you hear about what he did, and you hear about what his brothers did, but you don't hear of like. And I do know like Guan Yu's son had some notoriety about him, but of course he's still standing in the shadow of motherfucking Chinese god of war.
He was a god of war. He did not fuck around.
So like, is it a blessing and a curse that the Sun family died so frequently that each of their members of their family were able to build a reputation because of it?
Well,
they
I mean,
all had their
Sun
chance
Quan.
to stand in the sun. That's the moral of what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, Sun Quan was stuck in a very awkward situation for him. It was either surrender or be a part of Liu Bei's alliance, would end up getting broken anyway, but you know, you had you had a lot.
I still love South. Like Cao Cao being like once again, he is effectively viewed as the villain during that time period, but he was still like, so Guan Yu, one of the greatest warriors during that time period, someone who stood toe to toe with Lu Bu, who at that point was the greatest warrior, and he goes, hey, I promise to protect you. You just have to serve me until we can get you back to your brother. And then when he finally gets to fulfill that wish and Guan Yu gets to go about his way, he didn't back down. He's like, no, I promised you'd only have to stay here until we can get you back to your brother. He could have easily had him tried to have him executed, and that would have heavily weakened Guan Yu's fighting powers. Or, sorry, Lu Bu's fighting power. Liu Bei's fighting powers for the future.
Liu Bei. I still find it funny. I could have you in on my forces. You do know he's killed everyone he's worked for, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, in that case.
Yeah, so, like, after the Battle of Hulao Gate and Dong Zhuo's actual death, Lu Bu does try to become his own warlord, but he's a great warrior in his own right. He's not a tactician. He's not he's not able to manage forces. In fact, the only reason he managed it in any way is because he had Zhang Fei with him, or
he had Zhang Liao because
okay. I knew he had one of the legendary ones.
He had, well, because Zhang Liao served Dong Zhuo first.
Yeah, because
and then after
Dong
his
Zhuo
death,
was the legal government for a second.
Well, was.
Yeah, he was.
And he also had Chang Gong also, who was his advisor. But the problem, excuse me.
Stop dying.
But the problem with him. Is he was too slow on things. He didn't want to walk until he saw fit. Which, oh yeah, didn't walk.
If he just
Because funny enough, once they got captured, he's like, nah, I'll just ask for an execution. Thank you, come again. Continue.
It's actually really interesting, like how, so Wulong Fallen Dynasty, which if y'all haven't played, is a great Souls-like game made by the same people who did Nioh and Nioh 2, Team Ninja. It's a really good fucking game. I really enjoyed it. They do a really good reinterpretation of Lu Bu, so that he becomes a tragic villain.
Okay.
So if you get a chance, I do highly recommend trying Wulong Fallen Dynasty. If you don't want to, it's not your jam. Don't forget, I have played it on stream before. And I actually might beat it again on stream because I did have fun with it. By the way, Gothic, if you're playing this and you see a thief in the map, make sure you go take their asses out. They drop a lot of good loot.
I have only done that once. But if I see it again, I'll let you know.
I was kind of expecting you to log in and start playing the game yourself. Unfortunately, it's not co-op.
I don't have the game installed.
Well, guess who's gonna have to fix that?
Me. Right, so I either delete Liza P. Uninstall Liza P.
That's up to you.
Oh, I
Play what you
uninstall something
like.
right
I got you both of those games. So I don't care what you play.
I know you did.
Huh?
I know you did.
Okay. Like, play what you want to play. Just don't play with my emotions. I'm fragile.
That's Nick.
Nick is not fragile.
Nick who too bad. No, Nick will play with your emotions is what I'm
This is true.
pointing out.
She'll play with your heart, mostly by going through the ribcage.
How to tell someone you've seen Superman without saying you've seen Superman 1A, 1A, 1A.
Which I haven't seen that, so I actually don't know the reference.
Is it a DC reference? I feel like it's a DC reference.
All I know is I fucking love South Park tearing into the Trump administration right now. They did phenomenal these last 2 episodes.
And yet JD Vance said he was okay with it, which is even funny all.
Well, no, because okay, I'm gonna give him credit for this. His two choices are act like the Tangerine Toddler, and lose his shit over it for no reason.
The enemy officer.
That's his first option. His second option is to ignore it, which you can't in modern time. People just keep throwing it at you, or look at it and go, "Huh, that's pretty good." He chose the "Huh, that's pretty good" route. So credit to him on that one. Like, that is probably the best reaction to it. I don't like JD Vance. I think he's a fucking joke, and the only person in the government who takes more vacations than him is his boss.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, with that said, which I got a story on JD Vance, I'll tell you in a second. But with that said, he handled it the best. I think the two people who handled it the worst, other than Trump himself, of course, is Kristi Noem. I think that's her name. Pam Bondi, one of the two, whatever the fuck her name is.
Kristi Noem.
She's like, oh, they're calling me, making fun of my appearance. Therefore, they're horrible liberals. Like, all right.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I see what you're going with on there, Trickster.
To be also fair, South Park don't give a fuck who you are. They will tell into you because they can.
Well, no, the reason why I'm rolling my eyes at them saying, oh, they're making fun of my appearance, they're horrible, is like, you work for Trump, who that is like half of what he says is making fun of someone's appearance. That's like his default way of talking about people. It's just the worst kind of pearl clutching. It just annoys the hell out of me. I'm not gonna high road. If you spend all your time with that shit, then I am 100% going to not defend you when somebody returns the favor to you.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk. I don't like Charlie Kirk.
Oh, and then the way they made fun of Charlie Kirk was good too. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
Well, the reason why I say I don't like Charlie Kirk is because he actually was like, he was okay with it. I was just like,
no, he wasn't.
Like, okay.
His reaction was the worst.
Oh, his reaction was the worst.
So
I heard that he did well.
So for those who don't know, they were basically having Cartman impersonate Charlie Kirk, and like doing what he does. The reason why I'm saying his is the worst, even though he's like, oh, I made it, I'm big time now, and all that stuff, is because he took the clip and edited out several scenes to make it look better. What he because one of the things that he says is he edits out the times he's losing in a debate to make himself look better. Cartman says that, making fun of saying Charlie Kirk does that, and Charlie Kirk cut that scene out.
The enemy officer.
So basically, he did exactly what the meme was. The parts that made him look bad, he got rid of. Anyway, they do care who they make fun of. They don't make fun of Muslims anymore. And also, I don't think they make fun of Scientology anymore.
They made fun of Scientology like once, didn't they?
After they lost several people, they stopped. Mind you, and then immediately did again anyway in their own weird way. With the Super Adventurers Club, if y'all remember that one.
Hey, why do the 10 attendants have so much influence in the Imperial Court anyway?
They're the ones closest to the Emperor.
Is there anything I want?
They have power since they look after him on a daily basis.
You know what? Screw it. I'll just do the protection of Wei Yun. Sorry,
Don't insult Trump. Goes back up.
Well, I'm going to insult him as much as I can. The Tangerine Toddler is a billionaire. He can cry with his $100 bills, from what I say.
I am counting on you two for safe passage.
I have a stronger work ethic than he does, and that says something.
Yep.
This lot seems like more than mere outlaws. Could they be the White Wave bandits?
Gothic's like torn between finding that funny and not.
I mean, no, I find it funny. I'm just eating while we're talking. Oh, god damn it.
What?
More bandits may be lurking ahead. I'm counting
Fucking...
on you to guide the way.
The TV changed the random channel on itself, and I don't know why. Well, no, I do know why. It's just... I just don't like it. It's annoying at times. But anyway... Yeah, no, I just don't really like Charlie Cook. Never have liked Charlie Cook. I hope he just fucking... Hope he gets the worst coma. That's all I hope. That's all I hope.
Charlie Kirk is he's a byproduct of a lot of the media that we've seen countless times. I think probably one of the most obvious examples of his kind is I can't remember his name right now because he's kind of lost a lot of favor. But what they do is they will. This is the common right-wing trick they play. I'm just asking questions, or let's have a discussion, let's have a debate, and they'll make it look like they're having an honest discussion or debate about a topic. But then they will edit the video to cut out several parts. Either they will rapidly change move the goalposts, or they'll change the topic once they start losing, or they'll just edit out the parts where they're losing.
The attendants who control the government demand bribes, you see.
Like I said, don't like him. I just hope he gets the worst karma imaginable. Why? Because I don't wish... Why? Because death is not good enough. Karma is good enough.
As such,
that's all I will say.
Must be eliminated.
Ahead, there is a clearing with a lovely view. Shall we stop there for a respite, Father?
Clearly, I am getting on in years. Forgive me, but I must rest here for a spell.
That's both sides. I'm not going to let you both sides that. Do both sides do that to some degree? Yes. That's inherently just argument tactic or debate tactics. However, when you have a whole media... Okay. Hang on. You just said something I'm not going to let go. You literally have reports out of the administration contacting various conservative medias saying, stop talking about Jeffrey Epstein. And some of them are listening. In fact, Charlie Kirk, someone we're talking about right now, literally said, I got a call from the administration to say, stop talking about this Epstein stuff, so I'm done talking about it. And then he backtracked his ass and said, no, I was done talking about it for today. So it is not the same. It is nowhere near the same. That's my answer. I'm gonna go beat up an assassin.
The journey ends here.
Another assassin was waiting for us? How is an old man supposed to get any rest?
Bear witness to my power.
Having such powerful allies
The enemy
fills
officer
me with
has been
confidence.
defeated. Let's go. Looking rough. Take this.
Like, and also, when it comes to, like, the both sides part of that, I'll give you one of them on the quote-unquote Democrat side. You got Chris Cuomo. That guy can go eat a dick. Eat a whole dick. And I hope he gags on the balls while he's on it. The fucker shares it's clearly an AI-generated video of AOC. When you, in the video, she's saying something about, like, the the recent advertisement with Sweeney or whatever. I don't know her name. And it is a kind of weird ad, but I'm not going to get into that. And if you look up the video, like, it's clear that something's wrong with this video. Not even like how she's acting, but you can see that her mouth is not moving at the right times, stuff like that. So there is a lot of obvious, there's artifacts to it to go, this is not real. But then you take it to the next level. She's talking about how Sydney Sweeney has massive mommy milkers or something like that at one point, or fun bags. I can't remember the exact words, but that's roughly what she says. And you're not like, wait a minute, do you really think AOC would say something like this? And Chris Cuomo gets called out, and he's like, well, it looks like something she'd say. And it isn't until AOC calls him out specifically and says, you're being a dumbass.
I've rested well enough. You have my thanks. Now then, shall we get going?
Mainstream media just doesn't talk about things.
Know for sure if the danger has truly passed.
If it's something they don't want in the news, they just don't talk about it. It has nothing to do with any debate tactics or anything like that. They just choose to not talk about things. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna just punch you guys really hard right now.
I just really want to punch you really, really hard. And your fans.
It would seem you want to end my life on this very spot.
But no, fucking, yeah, that's what mainstream media does. Main media bullshit does. And remember, mainstream media tries to make everything a problem. Like in 2020.
You're done for.
Remember the big issue they tried to make Modal Hornets a thing? But that wasn't an actual name. Because, you know, they were giant Asian hornets. Yeah, I remember that.
Because one of the parts I do want to bring up, we were talking about like what the mainstream media does and does not talk about is what they do. Think of it this way.
Well, the reason why I brought up the Modal Hornets is because they only talked about it for like 2 days and then they moved on. Like, you guys shouldn't have brought it up at all. Because it's just wrong. Anyway, continue.
Oh, yeah, I'm just focusing on the fight in front of me.
Has been defeated.
If like even a quarter of the things that Trump does on a daily basis, Biden did, there would have been impeachment hearings constantly. Like 25th removal, but in like every other sentence coming out of the media. I wish I was exaggerating. You have him when talking about it's not President Abe anymore. I can't remember the president's name anymore, but that's not my job to know. He refers to him as Mr. Japan. Like,
This seems like a fine place to rest. Come, Father.
him losing his shit and screaming at reporters over the dumbest things, like him just showing his ass on the world stage.
This far without incident. It would be fair to assume that we've chased off the attendance agents.
Like, I could pull up a list of
I
it.
could say my fears have
And then
abated
for
as
Biden,
well.
it was he forgot the year on something. He switched the names on a couple people. He was slow to remember stuff. It's not funny. Like, it's funny if you put it in just a narrow case, but when you look at it, this is our president representing us on the world stage. It's an issue.
Very well. Let us make haste
Dad said
into
it
the
best. He said, "It's funny if you like dark humor." Yes, that soldier's clearly on his side. I get what you're saying, Cal. You are right. It's funny. It's not. That's not a reason to like him. It's really not.
Nice, very nice.
We're being isolated from the world because of him. We are losing billions of dollars a year because of him.
Take them for all they've got.
The enemy officer.
Why are there bandits here?
This fortress has already fallen into their filthy hands. That soldier from before sent us into this trap. These numbers will be difficult for the two of us to handle. We should aim for the head brigand. This is looking bad for us. It's only a matter of time. At this rate,
Sure. I can punch even harder.
Well, what do we have here? Pretty cheeky of you bandits to run amok so close to the city. Violence shall not be permitted in the region of Suli. Make your peace, bandits!
Dongzhuo and Cao Cao just arrived.
I don't remember Tao Tao being now. I'm not gonna look too much into that.
Remember, Dongzhuo wasn't always.
Well, he was never a bad
All
guy,
right,
obviously.
y'all, you just made a mistake. You're on another topic that I'm going to talk to you about now. Funding illegals? The flying fuck are you talking about? Do you realize how much of our economy is collapsing because of him doing ICE raids when these people should be allowed to be able to get green cards and become citizens? You do realize this, right? What do you mean? Oh, they're taking money out of our welfare system. Bitch, they don't have social security card. They can't pull from the welfare system. The closest they get is when they have emergencies, have to go to the hospital, which I'm not going to go into a rant about that healthcare system, about how our Medicare system is. Not going to get into that rant. Oh, they're taking from social security. They pay into social security, but can't take it because they don't have a social security card. So what funding on illegals? We're losing money because they're not able to go to work because that was holding up so much of our farming industry and manufacturing industry because because fuck that shit. Not going to go into that rant. You have legal citizens afraid to go to work and school because of that. And then on top of all that, you have more money going to ICE than money that a lot of countries go to their military. I'm not joking. We have billions of dollars now going to a small function. And then, you know what? We're going to cut cancer funding research. Yep. We're going to get rid of the Department of Education. We're going to get rid of FEMA because we can't afford it. We didn't throw fuck all at illegals. We're losing money because of the way we're doing this. There is nothing. And Biden got rid of more illegal immigrants or migrants, whatever the fuck word you want to use, during his 4 years than Trump did in his first. I'm not joking. The difference is he didn't have the fucking cruelty and he went through the legal system to do it. Where Trump is just like, get them out. Don't care if they're actually legal or not. There are people who have been held in Alcatraz. Oh no, I don't. The concentration camp in Florida, who have their social security card, their birth certificate, and they're like, yeah, we still don't think you are a legal citizen. We'll have to let a judge decide. So don't play that card. You just hit one of the things that pissed me off. I'm sorry, Cal, for snapping, but I'm not joking. He's not doing anything right. He is hurting and killing people. You're fine. The only reason I talked about it is because because that button got pushed. It's my Goku button. Oh, y'all can't see the game. Actually, I think I'm better here. That way you guys can see everything.
Officer, the might of the Emperor does not even seem to hold a candle to him. Interesting. Very interesting. Such great strength. I'm pulling back for now.
But yeah, remember Dongzhuo in the story? He wasn't always a villain.
No, he just seemed as a bad guy, but he wasn't a bad guy. He also cared more about what was going on rather than what
Well, like
was
the leader of the
actually-
Yellow Turbans, like they even did a good job of pointing out in the beginning, he did try to do good. It's just that power corrupts. Absolute power absolutely corrupts.
I was worried there for a moment.
Anyway,
You two did
like, and I don't
quite
like.
well for
I'm not like you being a Trump supporter. I'm like, you know what? I can settle with that. I can deal with that. I'm not going to attack somebody for just being like, I support Trump. But if someone turned around and said, as an example, not saying this is about you, you attack trans people. Let's leave it at that. I'm not going to go into a larger rant. Then we have issues. And if you're just straight up spouting misinformation, like what just happened, then I'm going to say something. I'm not going to keep my mouth shut. This is not who I am. So I do apologize to Cal for snapping, but that was one of those. That was one of those things that I can't just let sit.
I need to say this now, and I'm saying this more as a joke.
Wang Yun,
He
glad
pressed
to
the
see you in
Goku
good
button.
health. I am here to welcome you on
You
orders
shouldn't have
from the
done
Grand
that.
General.
I am very... We expect...
That's just how I see it.
I must also give...
I've also been ordered by Lord He Jin to welcome you to the capital. A banquet has been prepared to thank you for coming all...
A dinner invitation from Grand General He Jin.
Did not know you were a Trump
However,
supporter, though,
Why
Trixtel.
is that?
If I may
Did not
be
know
honest, I don't. I'll talk to you later.
It
about
doesn't.
we can't...
It doesn't. Oh no. Here's the thing. It just doesn't bother me. It just.
He's a brave
I just didn't know.
judging by his...
Again, to each their own.
For now,
I'm not going to tell you what you can and cannot do. It's not my job.
that. I'm of the
My
opinion
job-
that a majority of people who call
my job-
themselves. Go ahead.
My job is to be stupid in front of the camera. Speaking of which,
I'm of the opinion that a majority of people, like I would say about 75% of people who call themselves conservatives or even Trump supporters, once you start going down line by line talking about
It's been
policies,
too long, Zluan.
you will find out that they're actually a lot more progressive or liberal than they think they are. They just don't understand those terms. So, like the best example, this is like not a subtle thing. If I say, "What's your thoughts on Obamacare?" It's horrible. Government overreach. Socialism. What do you think about the Affordable Care Act? It's great. Same thing. All right, hang on. You just hit that button. Getting rid of the corrupt. Getting rid of the corrupt, and you're saying Trump is what he does. That's what he does. Bitch, if he wanted to get rid of the corrupt, he would have jumped off that building when he was on the roof the other day. Motherfucker has worked, let's see here. His last trip to the golf course on his own land cost $1 million? Hang on, let me pull up the exact number. Hang on, now I gotta look this up. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. See if it'll let you. Actually, it won't let you see this because I'll have to. I need to create a button for this. Hang on. You also need to make a studio button for it. Anyway, let's see here. Here we go. During his first 2017 to 2021, $151 million. Majority of that is going to his own golf courses, by the way, which means almost every dollar spent that's not on like actual security. You're fine. You're not out of line. This is a discussion. I'm just passionate about this part. So I apologize. I'm not yelling. This is me passionately discussing. However you want to look at it. Anyway, so a majority of that money goes back to his own golf courses, his own pockets. So like when the Secret Service has to protect him, they stay in his hotels. And he doesn't make it free. He doesn't even give them a reduced cost. In fact, he ups the cost every single time. Let's see here. During his term out of office, let's see here. Here we go. Oh, this is the that one's a biased one. That one's gonna be biased off the start. It's the straight up Democrat website. Let's see here. The Guardian. Let's see here. It's difficult to gauge exactly how much the Secret Service and other agencies have spent on Trump property since various reports and audits focus on specific time periods instead of the full 4 years. That include 145 trips to Mar-a-Lago, 328 visits to Trump's various golf courses, and 33 visits to Trump hotels in Washington, which his company sold in 2022, but negotiating to buy back. With 7 trips so far in his current term, they have spent $23 million on him going to play golf. And this is more than 4 months old. It hasn't even been that long, and they've already that article was like shortly into his term, and they already spent that much money. And then we were talking about earlier how much we let's see here. So, I mentioned earlier ICE getting a shit ton of money. They just got approved funding for 170 billion with a B dollars. Yeah, that's what. And remember, Susie can't get cancer treatment. Sorry, not in the car. It's too expensive. Your kids can't go to school. Sorry, can't afford it. Can't. Your college can't be forgiven. But if you go sign up for ICE, we might forget your college debt. Welcome to America. So, and that's just that corruption. That's not even talking about the fact that I could go down the list of almost everybody in his administration and show you how corrupt and messed up it is. Cal, you're on a sinking ship with this. You are. Like, you do not understand what you're talking about. Majority of people who are here illegally, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. Let's say we do what you want. We round up every kid who's here illegally. Every kid. You know, we go to every elementary school, go to every church, round them all up like you're saying. Because that's what they're doing, by the way. That's what they are doing. They are raiding elementary schools with masks over their heads and snatching kids. And I'm not joking. I can show you. Let's say we do that. We get rid of all of them, every single one of them. So I grew up in Florida. They tried doing this in Florida and Georgia. You know what happened to the citrus then? They rotted on the trees. There was a massive shortage countrywide because they had no one to fucking man the farms. And that's going on again. I'm not joking. We have farmers going out of business, and they've even tried to increase the pay. They're like, we've offered double the amount of money. Instead of trying to get rid of these people, we should try to give them citizenship, try to let them become citizens so that they can be accounted for appropriately and rewarded for serving the country and helping the way they do. Instead of going, you know what? Susie there is the daughter of someone who here wasn't supposed to be here. They technically are citizens, but we can't separate them from their mom. Get them out of here. That's what he's doing. Mary over there's got cancer, but she's here illegally. Let's get rid of her. Doesn't matter that as soon as we unplug her, she's going to start dying. That's happened. Oh, Jacob over there, he might be here illegally. Oh, wait, he's not? Oh, well, too bad. We already sent him to another country. That's happened. I'm using made-up names for this. But these all things have happened. This is what you're encouraging, Cal. This is what you are okay with. And this is ignoring habeas corpus. This is ignoring their day in court they're supposed to have. And I don't want to hear you pull the, well, they're here illegally, they're not protected by the Constitution. Bullshit. That is half of what the Constitution's there for. To say, government, fuck off. This is what you're supposed to do. Doesn't matter if you're here illegally or not. What kind of beer, out of curiosity? I really don't like beer, but I'm always interested in seeing what kind of beer people drink. Actually, I just don't like drinking in general. I don't care if other people drink, I just don't. Mind you, like, Baileys and coffees is not too bad, but that's mostly because I like the taste. I hate the actual feel of getting drunk. Budweiser? Eh. Anyway. Back to game.
I wouldn't call it a mistake. After all, Cao Cao's...
We are now contending against a group of treasonous retainers in the capital.
Our allies in this fight are most notably Lord He Jin and Lord Wa. The Yellow Turbans are not long gone, and now corruption has taken root at the seat of power. We must sever those roots or prepare to face the...
I don't know how much you already
I don't
know.
think any of you are
The
bad
situation
people,
in
by the way.
Lorien
For
is
anybody
going
who
to
I'm
get
disagreeing
rough.
with right now, I don't think you're bad people. I think you're misguided. I think you misunderstand what's going on.
You're going into the capital too.
That's my answer. I've had people I've served with recently get kicked out of the country. I served with them. They had citizenship, but they didn't look the right color. They've come back.
Yeah, and I got something to say about that when I get back. BRB.
It's getting
so
hard
that's-
to keep up with everything that's... At least... After the Emperor passed away, I've also heard that the Imperial Seal, which is traditionally passed down, but it's probably the attendants in the palace that act. The central group of eunuchs that pull the strings here in the capital are... Lord He Jin has summoned the lords of the land to Luoyang to eliminate... But to me, all those gathered here in the capital... I hope this isn't... There isn't much about... What I can say... Rest well. Tomorrow, the capital has descended into a dangerous den.
That's not a matter of emotion. If you want me...
Keep your guard up.
All right. Let's do numbers. Let's do numbers then. Okay? Let's do numbers. So, we get rid of Jose. Okay? We get rid of Jose. Jose is technically here illegally. Jose works on a farm. Jose makes $15 an hour, maybe $10 an hour. No, okay. No, I'm going straight to numbers for you. Going straight to numbers for you. So we got rid of Jose. Jose is now gone. That's $15 in the economy not circulating because no one's taking his job. Mark, who works in who's a regular kid in town, who is a legal citizen, doesn't want the job. So that's $15 that's not circulating. Now that's crop that's not going to be picked. That's going away. Now Jesus, Chris, anybody else who got rounded up with him are not returning to that job. All that crop is not circulating. So now you have how many tons of, let's say peaches, because I was near Georgia and that's the peach incident's the big one. Why do you think I want to make them legal? Why do you think I said in my argument we should give them a path to citizenship? If they've been here for 5-10 years, they should have a clear path to citizenship at this point. Like, you clearly have not done anything wrong if you're not being you haven't been arrested and sent out. No, not really. What stops it? They're already here. They have been contributing to society. What are they going to take away that them being added to being a legal status is going to change? They're going to take away from our healthcare system that doesn't get funded anyway? In fact, it actually will probably help the healthcare system because now when they go, when they have to go to the emergency room and they can't be refused treatment, now that the government can actually step in and not make the hospitals foot the bill themselves. And also, I believe in Medicare for all, so that's a whole nother conversation anyway. If 10 people are required to run a society, 2 of them are there illegally, it doesn't, and they've been running the society, it doesn't matter if we make them legal or not, they're going to be there to run the society. Might as well make them fucking legal and make them able to function in society. Like, I don't know what you're thinking you're saying. You're not saying what you think you're saying. I'm not saying all of Mexico can move into America. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about all of South America. We're talking about the ones who are already here, who have already been living here for 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, doesn't matter, who've already been contributing to society. What difference does it make if they stay? They've been helping this whole time anyway. Now, are there ones who are criminals? Yes. Are there ones who are troublemakers? Yes. Get rid of them. That's not the question. That's not up for debate. What I'm talking about is the ones who've been just working on the farm. Those who just go over to Home Depot and help you build shit. There's no reason to get rid of them. Your numbers aren't working the way you think they are.
Thank you. Good.
Unfortunately, I don't remember her having a happy ending either. I think she ends up dying with Lu Bu. Mind you, once again, we don't know if in lore she's actually a real person or not.
Well,
Rebellion of the Ten Attendants, Yoshuan. That's up versus the
I
Ten
heard the traitors in the Imperial Court were plotting against the throne, but...
Right.
Why are they called the Ten Attendants?
Let me change out to the Paldu so I can knock out the quest it's wanting me to do.
Things are about to go wrong.
Don't be afraid to bring up politics in chat. I actually like talking about this stuff. The thing that concerns people the most, though, is that I am passionate about it and I don't back down. But don't be afraid to bring that kind of stuff up.
Let's go.
You're not wrong. The fact... I'm going to say this in a very specific way, and I don't even mean this as an insult towards you or anyone, actually. I don't mean this as an insult to anybody.
Let's go.
But I think the people that piss me off the most when it comes to this isn't even, like, the people who are Trump supporters. People who are, like, literally own the Trump Bible and support him. They at least know what they're doing. They at least know what they believe, or at least pretend to.
I see it. Stay sharp.
Where my problem comes in at is
The enemy officer
the undecided.
defeated.
Those people who hear what's going on and have no opinion whatsoever.
I see it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That's what bothers me more than anything else.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I was not expecting to change your mind. I have no it's not that I don't have an interest. I don't think I will change your mind. But it's not a matter of changing your mind. It's if I don't say anything, then I have something that's going to bother me more. That I didn't say something.
Turn the tape.
The reason why I actually stopped to answer to say those things was not because I was trying to attack you or because I think any less of you. Am I a little disappointed? Yeah, sure, whatever. But at the same time, But at the same time, it's not the same as... Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts together while I'm fighting a guy.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer
Here's an example.
has been defeated.
If someone came in here saying anti-trans stuff, saying that trans people deserve to die, stuff like that. Someone came in the chat saying that. If I didn't say anything, if I didn't ban them, if I didn't respond appropriately, I feel like I'd be betraying my little sister. I don't care what she says about it. I feel like I would be betraying my little sister.
Hey, why do the 10 attendants have
So, it's not a matter of me changing your mind. It's me not letting the, and I'm going to say it, the lie that I know it to be. I'm not going to let it fly. Because I can pull up stats, figures, and all that other stuff rapidly to prove my points.
officer has been defeated. Time to act. I can't. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pick that one up. I've been ignoring it, but
I am heal.
Oh no, Gothic's here. Everybody hide.
Damn it.
Where'd everybody go?
I mean, it's God heal. Anyway, I must have missed a bit.
No, not really.
Oh my god, why?
Why is everything on fire?
Nah, it's just Disney's doing it again. I'm just saying, it's just Disney's doing it again.
They're closing
to
down Hulu
stop.
and combining the two things together.
No, it's just they told Pixar, hey, you can do this series now. We don't fucking need it. But that's also a problem. That they're closing Hulu and putting it on Disney because, you know, we need that. Anyway.
I did. I'm just focusing on the fight. I had to beat up this yellow turban general.
The enemy officer.
Hey, Trickstall. Oh yeah, because the Yellow Turban Rebellion wasn't exactly end of the Yellow Turbans. No, they were still around.
But they never regained any of their power. After
No,
the
the only
fall of
attack-
what's his face.
Nope, ever since the fall of excuse me. Ever since the fall of Zhang Zhao, they just lost momentum.
Yep.
Very quickly.
button not working. Speaking of yellow turbans and their annoying shit.
Looking rough.
I'm curious if Zhuge Liang had any hand in like the yellow turban bullshit, or like he studied their methods. Because like he was known for doing sorcery as well. Was it just that they used the term sorcery for anybody who like had high levels of bullshittery, or is it, or were they using like hallucinogens to fuck with their enemy, so on and so forth?
Chaos on the battlefield. I must stop them myself.
Zhuge Liang was he was born in 184 AD, so his methods
I know.
Could have been.
I've watched it.
Could have been. What?
I was answering Trickster on something. Sorry, go ahead.
So he most likely had an idea of the Yellow Turbans, because the Yellow Turbans was well documented for a good amount of time.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might. I must stay sharp.
It's a good anime. There's actually a lot. There is a manga / light novel that goes beyond it. It actually explains a lot of things that isn't directly explained in the anime, like why the dungeon seemed like it was nothing to him compared to everybody else. They just joke away and say it's the stink, but there's actually more to it than that. Apparently, the smell is actually a corrupting influence and slowly makes people turn on each other. He was completely immune to it because he was used to because he was already immune to the corrupting smell, or to its corrupting influence. And additionally, since he was by himself, he had no one to turn on. That's why all the other previous expeditions failed, was not because of the smell itself. What was because of the, wasn't the smell itself, it was the, negative influence it had, where people started fighting each other. Better hurry up and get over to that thief before he finds something to do.
The enemy officer has been defeated. What's next?
Maybe if everything got.
Glad you're enjoying Wuchang. This game is definitely making me want to play Wulong Fallen Dynasty again, even though I know I won't finish it. There's still like 3 DLCs I need to do of it.
The enemy officer.
In one of the DLCs, they introduced whips, and the whips are fucking legit. They are horrifying. If something is standing near you, it's getting hit. It's not like whips in like Dark Souls where it's like, I'm facing this direction and I have slightly more reach. No, it's like, nah, everything around you is getting hit. Weird tentacle monster throwing a rampage is what it is.
Oh, Jack.
So,
Remember that thing that happened about my GPU with Marvel Rivals?
I'm concerned.
There was a few things here called repair client, and I don't know if that actually helps.
You can give it a try if you'd like.
Well, it says clear local config files, and you know, I don't really want to touch any of that because I have a feeling I might fuck up something if I do. I'm not gonna mess with it. But anyway, I'm gonna head on out of here. I need to.
Yeah, I was gonna be ending stream here before too long.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Trisha just quoted you, by the way.
Is that me? Is that me stronger than me? Ah, fucking kill me! That's a good one. Just Vegeta losing his goddamn mind. Well, he's just confused because he doesn't know what the fuck he's sensing.
Is that me? Is that me stronger than me?
You, Namekian, too strong. Explain.
He fused with
Kame. The fuck's a Kame?
But I'm still here.
Do you believe in your own hype that much?
I'm gonna do one more mission. That should be enough to level up the weapon. I am the hype.
Oh, one other thing I do need to mention real quick before I leave. The one thing I do need to mention a little bit is they got this madness system. No, the one thing I was gonna mention a little bit about Dynasty before I leave is they don't really mention too much before what happens.
I hear a
but
bug.
keep in mind, they've always been corrupted. The eunuchs also didn't help.
Yeah, eunuchs were corrupt as hell.
Not to mention the eunuchs paid the Empress for a few things. And if you're thinking
Empress Dowager, so.
But if you're thinking of sex, you're wrong because they don't have dicks. They got castrated. By castrated, I mean
they're eunuchs. They lost the bits and pieces.
Yeah, they lost quite a bit.
It's what it means to be a eunuch.
Yep. Anyway, now I'm gonna go eat food before I, think about it, because I'm gonna think about it.
I think I'm going to refrain from any smart-ass comments that I am currently thinking of.
Okay, maybe tonight we can play some Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, we gotta check out Blade.
Yep, up to you. We'll message Kowalker when the time comes.
Uh-oh, it looks like I failed. Yep, I did. Bandit leader escaped.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Neat.
Later. Stopped to go pick a fight with the side fight, so that's what happened. Should have just chased after him.
Advance! Stick close to me, now! Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, I look forward to being able to play it myself, though. That's the moral of what I'm thinking. Volunteer soldier, singular. The Team Ninja in their games, they have something like that to some degree. But it's more of a volunteer thing. You'll see like the fallen flags of like other players who have died, and you can summon their character to fight. You get good rewards for doing it. I think I've done a good job so far. I'm gonna stop here. Good stopping point. All right. Appreciate y'all being here. Like, no, I'm not like mad about any of the conversation we had earlier. I might try and stream later again today. I know I say that all the damn time. This might be on Twitch though, because it might be either me playing Night Rain because they just dropped a new Everdark, and there's an Everdark I haven't beaten on there, and I want to. Also, Marvel Rival stuff. Anyway, appreciate y'all being here. See you on the next one.